welcome back to the Wheelie podcast. Today it's the summer edition, and we're going to talk all about movies today, and we have some new faces also here. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Actually, go Maxwell, go.
So, I'm Maxwell, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm in 5th grade.
Hello, Maxwell.
I'm Maddie, and I'm 11, and I'm in 6th grade.
Hello, Maddie.
Hi.
All right, Cindy, Lou, Janelle, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Janelle. I'm going to be going into 12th grade.
Cindy Lou. Or her screen might be frozen. I don't know if she's just staying really still or if her screen's frozen. I think her screen's frozen. There she goes. She'll pop back in. I'll introduce myself. My name is Mr. Smith. I am the CTE lead marketing instructor for Elite Academic Academy. I had the privilege of starting a Be Elite podcast last year with a great group of students, and we created a lot of awesome episodes that are all up on YouTube. Janelle and Cindy are both from that group, and we will have another podcast in August in the summer, and then once we hit fall, we will start the podcast club again. So you'll be able to join if you'd like. You can be part of our podcast, part of our meetings, and shocker, part of our field trips, because we will have field trips this year. So if that interests you, just let us know. You can always reach out to me in Smith at eliteacademic.com. I see Cindy Lou is back. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Cindy Lou. Maybe.
What?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, hello. I think they would know me if they watched the podcast. I'm the crazy person. But I just want to say, could I just give some advice? You haven't met everybody in the podcast. There's some more crazy ones. Not only me, but there's some people missing, which I think they would come later. Which I still think we should do ATC one. And I don't know what I'm talking about, but okay. So my name is Cindy, and I'm 15, and we should just continue on with the video because I'm going to start talking about things I shouldn't be talking about.
Agreed. Let's go ahead and keep going with the podcast. So I want to go ahead and start off with, we're talking about movies, as Cindy Lou mentioned. We're talking movies. So favorite movie of all time and why?
What genre are we talking about? Just like favorite movie?
Any movie. It could be one that popped up on Disney Plus. It could be one you saw in the theater. It could be a Lifetime original. It could be anything.
Could I ask a question? Have you guys been back at the movie theater recently? Like, I'm just asking.
I have. Has anybody else been back to the movie theater?
I have to.
It's a great experience. And actually, we're going to be talking about movies that we saw in a question down the road today. But I saw we have somebody already said favorite movie, Fast and Furious. Which one? Because there's like 18 million of them.
The one that just came out.
Oh, okay, the one with John Cena.
Yeah, F9.
It was good?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And it was that good that it catapulted up and you're like, it's one of my favorite movies now.
Yeah.
I like it. Awesome.
We really like Disney Plus because like there's Loki and all the other ones on there now.
Oh, I still want to talk about Loki, but yeah. That just came out and I don't want to spoil things, but I still want to talk about Loki.
That show is so good.
Agreed. Oh, agreed. It's so good. And we don't have to give spoilers, but did anybody watch the last episode?
No, not yet.
Okay, whew, I'll stop.
Yeah, it's a show that we watch with our dad.
Oh, well, I envy you because you still have to watch it. So I hope you do come back on the podcast then so we could talk about Loki because, oh boy, it's good. All right, so we have Fast and the Furious, and then what else is favorite movie of all time. Who else?
Have you guys seen? I wanted to talk about it. I don't know if all you guys have seen. Do you know the new movie that was on Disney Plus? The
Which
Luca?
Luca. Okay.
Luca. I
Very
The
fun movie.
animation for it. It was very pretty.
Has everybody seen Luca?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
we remember the
I've
cat.
seen it 3 times.
It's super good, and it has a feel that's not like the other, Pixar and Disney movies. It has its own feel to it, and I really enjoyed that. I
Pixar
love the
movies are
music.
best.
It was good, and it didn't feel like, because Disney movies are kind of always like Marvel movies, like there's always like something big that has to happen, and then like people have to be in danger, but that didn't happen in Luca. It was more just like, well, I don't want to say every day, because every day you're not like a mer person, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not life or death. It was more real life situations, and I think that worked for them. Okay, so Cindy Lou says Luca, and if you haven't seen Luca, it's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
I was reading. I just really like how it was drawn and everything. And I was reading about like the person who like in charge. I don't remember who said it. They went to summer. You know, like a childhood he had in summer.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be like like a normal childhood, like summer. What was I gonna say? Oh, the cat. You know the cat reminds me of my cat a lot. If you guys
Of
know.
course, you went to the cat.
And you know how it jumps on faces?
Mustache.
Yes, I love cats.
Oh, and we will see that as the year progresses. We'll see cats that just like randomly attack Cindy Lou, and it's pretty funny. But we shouldn't laugh because we're all hoping that she was okay. But it'll happen. She'll get attacked.
And sisters
So
randomly attack me.
Yes. So Cindy Lou picks Luca. Janelle, favorite movie of all time and why?
My favorite movie is Paddington because it was a childhood favorite and I just love everything about it. There's so many movies I like, but every time I watch Paddington again, I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite. There's just so many things to it. I would call it like an escape room of a movie because every detail is important and it comes back later. And there's all these little things throughout. And it's just really cool when you notice certain things. And I love the music in it. And close as I love the second one. So those two are like top favorite. And also Paddington 2 was like best movie of all time on Rotten Tomatoes for a short while. And then someone gave it a weird review and it went down, but it was up there.
I like that choice. And Paddington has been around forever. I remember being a kid and having a Paddington bear. So it's so cool to see, the new movies coming out, still bringing Paddington, to people nowadays, to this audience. I think that's a really good choice. I'm going to go really, really old on my movie, like super old, but you may have seen it. I don't know. It's a Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life. And that would be my favorite movie of all time. Jimmy Stewart. And it's about, the importance of all of us as people. Like every single one of us matters tremendously in this world. And I remember seeing it as a kid and thinking like, oh, it's black and white. It's a Wonderful Life. And it came out in, I want to say it's the 50s or 60s. But it comes out every year. It comes back to the theater every year. You'll see it played on Channel 4. And it's just outstanding. It's an extremely great movie. So I will always go for that for my go-to movie. If I had to say like nowadays, it'd probably be some kind of superhero one. But my mind's still on Loki. So,
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you can.
Have you guys seen The Mask? Like
Jim Carrey?
it was in the 90s. I don't remember 90s. Yes.
Yeah, with the green face?
I recently saw it for the first time because my parents were like, "You never seen this?" Oh, I don't watch anything. Yes. I recently saw it for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, this is so weird."
Yeah, it's out there. It's a crazy movie. When it first came out, I really enjoyed it because it was Jim Carrey and it's actually based off a comic and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, it was great. But I haven't seen it in a long time. Long time. I see somebody will be joining us
Watch
shortly.
it. Yeah, because I don't see movies like before 2000s. I wasn't born before 2000s. That's why I was like, I haven't. Oh, it's Jaden. You see, this is another member of the podcast.
I'm sure hoping he puts his camera on. I don't know. He always has the oddest images as his. Jaden, put your camera on.
I told you there's more weirder people
See
here
right
than
now,
me.
well, this is currently not my
Well, he's
laptop,
very funny.
and since it's not my laptop, my camera's messed up.
So we're gonna look at this instead of Jaden.
You should at least put
hold on,
a picture of yourself.
let me see if I got a picture of myself. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, while he's doing that,
The picture
I'll go
from the
ahead-
yearbook.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and let everybody know. So Jaden Cox, he's
about 90 movies.
he's one of our podcast
Yeah.
regulars, and Jaden is the man responsible for the music that you hear in our podcast. So you'll hear intro music and outro music.
And the laughter.
Jaden actually makes the music that goes to that. So we're excited that Jaden's here. Funny picture, but we are excited he's here.
Hi, my name's
You
Jaden,
guys say
and
something? I keep on raising my hand, so
I'm going- I'm gonna be a junior this year. So yes, I'm responsible for the music, and yeah.
Oh, Jaden, favorite movie of all time and why?
Ooh. You know what? I might.
he's probably gonna say something Marvel.
All
Why
right,
do you?
DC.
Nah, not DC. Don't even get me started. Anyways, I might have to go Fast and Furious.
We're not
That is
talking
just a
about that today.
classic.
Fast and Furious. So that's 2 Fast and Furious out of our
Maddie
group.
and
That's
Maxwell said the same thing.
but that shows
I
you the
didn't see it,
popularity
yeah.
of these movies. Like
Yeah, I mean, come on,
two
it's Fast and
students,
Furious.
random students. Which Fast and Furious?
All
Haven't
of
they
them,
moved up?
really. But if I had to choose the best one, I might have to choose Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
Let's pick one.
Huh?
I'm not
think you did
used to
pick one,
seeing
yeah.
Still,
Did
for
he?
some reason. The
You're good,
braids are
Jaden.
cute. What?
Cindy Lou is just
What?
I don't know what you said, but
she's
yeah.
I don't even know.
she doesn't know what she said.
I'm not
It's okay.
used to Zoom right now.
Yep, Zoom's not used to you right now either.
Oh,
but we're gonna jump to
what I
the
was
second
saying-
question. Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to say something.
We're waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I
Can I
can
say
definitely
something?
understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to say something about Jaden. Because, Jaden was one of the funniest people I met. I don't know how to talk right now. I was just trying to introduce you to Maddie and Maxwell.
By any chance, can
And he
you
also likes
type this in
interrupting.
chat? By any chance?
And we do have that nifty chat feature, so please feel free to jump in the chat and then we can read it aloud because we're trying to help you out there.
Yes.
They
yes.
already
We just move on.
knows that you're bald.
Oh, let's move on. Did I hear let's move on? Let's move on. Least favorite movie of all time and why? Least
DC, because it's DC.
I would have guessed
What?
DC. And that's it. No,
I didn't say anything about DC.
Jaden did.
So I said DC, it's DC. They just no.
I can't do this.
Well, I mean,
For some reason, the
Jaden-
internet's going all crazy. But
I will argue with you, Jaden, a little that at least Justice League Snyder cut was better than some of the DC movies that we've had.
Yeah. I mean, Batman was probably the only reason why DC is a good movie.
So least favorite for Jaden, DC. Who's next? Least favorite movie. All right, we got Maxwell.
I don't have a favorite movie.
Wait, what is it?
Wait, but we still have to watch Looney Tunes. Okay, I say my least favorite movie was probably Boss Baby #1.
Okay. Any reason why?
Yeah.
Well,
Stacy.
yeah. Like the babies were like
You guys seen Boss Baby 2?
no, yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Family business.
Yeah.
Boss Baby 1 was not that good, huh?
Yeah.
It looked weird. But
I forgot about it.
And
And I-
I like the boss baby himself, but like his team was like kind of weird.
Good choice. Good choice. And thank you for letting us know why it wasn't. So we appreciate that. Who's next? Least favorite movie.
they look weirder when they're adults, though. They look just straight up
Can I
weird.
go?
All right. I think Cindy Lou is ready to go. Go ahead, Cindy Lou.
So can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you, Luna Banner.
At least you weren't here at the beginning when my voice was like, you couldn't even hear me at all. But I really liked Boss Baby too. I liked when they're older. I wish they stayed older a little longer in the movie. I don't know.
What would be your least favorite, Cindy?
If you see me just talking a lot of I didn't have a least favorite movie. I don't have a least favorite. Wait, let me think.
Don't?
You can get back to me on that.
Okay. We'll circle back around to you. Anybody want to go for least?
It's like your least favorite. Oh,
Oh, we had 2 hands up. Who wants to go?
You can go.
Okay. Dora the Explorer, Elmo, Sesame Street.
Dang.
Tori.
Maddie's like, let me get my list out. Hold on.
Yes. There's a list.
That's great. Any reason why? Like, let's pick Dora. Any reason why?
I don't know, but I found this video where this guy was like, it's so hilarious. So it's like, why Dora makes you angry or something. It's like really funny. Oh my gosh! But yeah, I totally agreed with the guy, and it was like hilarious.
So it's a no for Dora then. Not
Yeah,
a good
because-
movie.
She says like, let's get the where's the barn? And the barn's right there, and she's like, let's get the map. I'm like, you don't need the map. It's right there.
Good point. All right. Janelle, yes, please.
It was hard because I've been thinking about what my favorite is. So then it was hard to think about my least favorite. But I have a few. The first one that popped in my head, I don't absolutely hate it, but I felt weird walking out of the movie. Like, this was interesting. I didn't really like The Good Dinosaur. That one was a bit weird to me. And I know some people like it, but it was not my favorite. I don't hate it, just not my top favorites. Second one, Angry Birds, the first one. That
Okay.
one I thought was a bit weird.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
was sad.
that was.
Yeah, my mom and I, we watched it, and then my school, they had, my old school, they had a reading club, and if you got a certain amount of points, they'd take you to the movies, and then we went to see that movie, and I was like, I don't want to see this again, and so I had to sit through it again. And then the third one, the only one that I could think of was The Dark Crystal. I started watching it, and the puppets creeped me out so much that I had to turn it off.
Oh, I disagree. The Dark Crystal's so good, but we all have our own opinions.
I
And I respect
understand that
that.
it could be people's favorite, but the puppets just kind of creep me out.
And I can see that part because yeah, they can be creepy puppets. For me, I'm gonna make it
Can I
really
say
easy.
something?
Well, yeah, let me just throw this out real quick. It's really simple. Anything that has Channing Tatum in
Okay.
it is my worst movie. So G.I. Joe 1, The Eagle, 21 Jump Street, any of those are my least favorite because Channing Tatum cannot act. So if you put that man in anything, I'm so glad he's not doing Gambit anymore. Yep, there we go.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
wait, G.I. Joe?
Oh, G.I. Joe 1 was horrible. Yeah, G.I. Joe 2 was saved by The Rock, you know? And then you got the new one coming out, Snake Eyes, but I don't imagine Channing Tatum being anywhere near it. So, yeah.
Oh.
Do you
alright.
think he can voice act?
No, because he
Because
says
I
every
thought-
line the same. He says every line like this.
What about
everything.
my name is?
Which one?
What about that? What about my name is? He can't even do that right.
Nope. He can't.
Wow.
Not even. Nope. So I had a list too. Yeah, it's every Channing Tatum movie. In a list.
Hold on.
Oh, Jaden's pulling out his list. He's like, "Let me get my book."
Can I say some TV
Could
shows
I say
too? Because
something?
I got some TV shows that I don't like at all. Like, can I do
You
that?
can. Let's jump to Cindy Lou. Let's jump to
You
Cindy
guys
Lou
are
first.
just hating on a
Please.
bunch of things.
Cindy Lou, what was yours?
I was just gonna say that I don't even understand most of what you guys are talking about. I haven't seen most of these movies. I forgot. Usually, I watch a movie. I
Mhm.
remember if it has like importance to me, and then I get everything. Like, Jen, I wasn't sure. Can you give me a brief summary of The Good Dinosaur? I've
It's
seen
not.
it, but I don't remember. So I'm not sure if I should like it or
It's
not. Or if
not
I
a way
liked it or
best.
not.
Did you say a summary of The Good Dinosaur?
Yep. You want to go ahead and give that brief
I
summary of
want to
A
leave
Good
him
Dinosaur?
back.
I think it's about a good dinosaur. That is my brief synopsis.
Yeah, that seems right. That seems right.
She left.
Well, I'm not going to give the summary if you can't hear it.
And I
I
love
mean,
that
I guess
Jaden's-
you can have it ready in chat.
Jaden's had the same expression this whole time. I love it. Yeah, he's just like so cool as a cucumber. Like, yeah, TV shows. Go ahead, Jaden.
All
You
right.
have a least favorite
all right.
TV show? Throw it out there.
Teen Titans Go. The new Blue's Clues. They ruined it. Hold on.
Hurry, Cindy Lou's signing in.
The new iCarly. Yeah, they brought that back, but they ruined it. I don't know how, but they did that.
I agree. Oh my gosh, my mom and I watched it last night. Okay, the first episode I was fine with. The last two were weird. I don't know.
But that's because they got rid of what's her name, Kat. So
No, Sam.
oh yeah. Sam. My fault.
They didn't get rid of her. She didn't want to be in it again.
Yes, because of some stuff that is private, but we don't talk about that.
No.
There was another one. Victorious. Yes, I said it. Victorious Day. That show, it was cool, but most of it was kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to put down my list. There was another one. Cindy, why are you looking at me like that? Anyways,
I wasn't looking at you. I was trying to. Why isn't working?
you know what? I'm gonna have to come back to my list, but that's all I can think of right now.
You guys can see me.
Yes, we can see you. We were on TV shows. Were there any least favorite TV shows? Jaden pulled out his list. Cindy Lou is talking in Morse code today. She's like, all right,
Yeah.
least favorite TV shows. Anybody else? Jaden gave a encyclopedia of it, but I see
I have
Janelle says
one.
she didn't hate the new iCarly. It was just kind of weird. Okay, go ahead.
I have one. Okay, so The Good
There's
Witch.
a new one?
It's from Hallmark, and my mom and I, we were watching it at the beginning of the year because there's like a whole bunch of movies and seasons, and I've loved it. The last season just sucks. I just don't like it. It's just completely different. The characters are being weird and different, and I feel like one of the seasons, I'm gonna kind of talk about it a bit. It's not spoiling anything. There's kind of a scavenger hunt to break something. Like, is it okay if I say it? Because I think it's been out for a bit.
Yep.
So there's a curse between two families getting together, and two people fall in love, and they're like, oh, we want to be together. So they go on the scavenger hunt to beat the curse. I feel like every episode was to beat the curse. This one, we're trying to figure out some sort of amulet thing, but it's like, oh, we'll talk about it at the end of this one, and maybe skip it and then talk about it on this one. I feel like, where are we talking about this? What is the point of this? So I don't get it. And now they're going to cancel it. So I'm like, you're just going to end it? Like, I'm just confused. I'm not liking it so far.
No, it sounds like I wouldn't like it either, just by the fact that you said that they fell in love and then they decided we're going to go on a scavenger hunt. You're like, why is that the next phase? Like, I'm
Well,
just going to
no, but-
naturally say,
No, that one was actually cool because they're trying to break this curse between the families. So they go on this thing. I don't know. It was a bit weird, but I liked that season, and they broke it, and then everyone's together. And then this season, there's some sort of weird amulet, and the Merryweather, or I'm not going to say the name right. I'm just not going to say it. But they're going to like lose their powers or something, and I'm just confused because they only talk about it at the beginning or the absolute end. barely in between. There's been like 2 in the beginning that talked about it, but the rest have been off on like couples falling apart, and now I'm confused.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So you saying there was 2 people that like each other, right? Right. There's a group of people that like each other, and then they start dating. Their first date is like what's it called? Adventuring, something, and then second season, they all just fall apart, and
Well,
they break up.
in one of the seasons, 2 people fall in love and then they're trying to be together, but then they discover that in the past their great whatever, one of their family members are trying to be together, but the girl left the guy to go with another guy, so he cursed the families that those 2 families could never date again. So they're trying to date, and all this stuff's happening. Like, one guy got in an accident, but he didn't die, but he hurt himself. So they're like, we can't be together because someone's gonna die or get hurt. So then they solve that, and then they're gonna get married. And now in this season, they're having marriage issues. Well, they're not married yet. Sorry, it's a big deal. I shouldn't have brought it up, but I just don't like the way it's going.
Mhm.
That was like, I got this can of worms over here, and then she just popped it open. Yep.
I'm
No,
sorry
thank you for
listening
sharing
to
that, though.
Edit too much of it out.
We're not editing a thing. Nope, that's all going in there.
Yeah.
I have 2 that they're actually really popular, but I just don't like them anymore. And they would be Arrow and the Flash, from DC. I don't know if anybody's watched Arrow or the Flash.
I have. Terrible.
They've gone really bad.
Series?
Yeah, I loved the first 2 seasons of both. I
I
thought,
haven't
yes,
watched it
cool.
very long time,
But-
so I don't know.
But
I watched the
nowadays,
ones.
I can't do it. It's horrible. Like, I'll stick to my Disney Plus, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki.
Watch them mess up WandaVision. I'm telling you, soon they're gonna mess up WandaVision.
No, WandaVision was great.
No, I'm telling you, like there's
don't
gonna be a
like
good
Falcon
show,
and the
but then
Soldier.
out of nowhere, one of the seasons is gonna be terrible.
No, don't say that. Well,
They
I
did
can
that
tell
with
you right
Dragon Ball.
now, it's not Loki. That through the whole season, you're gonna love
Oh, Loki is great.
it. Yep, there's no
Yeah,
bad part of it.
Low key.
All right,
Low
telling
key,
you,
it's low key.
one of these years they're gonna mess it up. Don't say I didn't
Don't
warn
you jinx it, Jaden. What are you doing?
Listen. I have watched enough shows to know that they mess up a lot.
Series I don't like.
We heard your list. We know you watched enough shows. Yep,
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't say Riverdale.
you did in the chat, Riverdale.
Yeah, I know, but that don't really count.
Let's jump into the last part, and that's I want to ask first, if you've seen any movies recently, and second, what movies are you looking forward to the most this year?
Last year, like,
Could I go
I think Jaden has a point because, like, when the new Jumanji came out like a while ago, like a long time ago,
Mhm.
it was like terrible, like really bad.
I just watched
Oh.
the first Jumanji a while ago, and then it's so much better than Jumanji 2.
Well, that's true.
I feel like sometimes they'll make this really good show and then they'll make like number 2 and it's just like terrible.
So, is there anything coming up that you're looking forward to?
No, the only thing that I'm not looking forward to is when I have to watch superhero DC girls with Bob over here.
Stop! You call me Gary. Yo, that's not even my name.
What have you seen?
I did not watch
What?
it. I watched. Oh,
Hey,
yes, we were gonna watch The Quiet Place Part 2.
It's really good.
my sisters watched that.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
And Matt and Gary over here watching what? SpongeBob. What? You do.
I don't even know what. Could I?
I think I hear Cindy Lou. I think I hear Cindy Lou.
I
Cindy Lou,
think we got something coming from Cindy.
Yeah, we think we got it coming through. All right, Cindy Lou, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to ask you, seen The Purge 2?
I never saw
Or have
any.
you seen
I haven't seen
Conjuring
any of the
before? You guys
Purge.
seen, like number.
Wait, they're
3.
creating a new Purge movie?
Have you seen Conjuring?
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's very choppy.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mhm.
even the first time.
Mhm.
We just heard you say The Purge, and then Jaden's like, "What? There's a new Purge movie?"
I just
and then
heard
we heard
you
music.
going. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, I
Bob
haven't
heard you.
even seen.
Yep.
I haven't even seen Purge 1. But I want to see Purge 1. The Purge. I want to see it.
Not me. They don't
So
interest me.
exactly.
But
Watch
I
it.
appreciate your opinion though that is something you'd want. I know another Purge movie did just recently come out. I want to say it came out last month.
I haven't even
Oh, I'm watching
seen
that.
the first one yet, though. How was the first one? Has any of you watched it?
Yes.
But remember,
How
All
was it?
Ages podcast. But don't talk about anything on the rated R part.
There's a rated R part, though.
That is rated R.
Yeah, like what? What do you think? You think this is?
I feel the need. I'm gonna shift this over to Janelle. And Janelle, what are you looking forward to?
Wait,
Tell me now. No.
Old.
I just want to know if it was or not.
Don't watch it.
Don't.
I wanna
If you
watch
don't like rated R movies, don't watch it.
No. You need to watch whatever Janelle's about to say that
I
she's
watched
looking forward to.
Conjuring.
No, not The
Typical
Conjuring
trope.
I
either.
get
No.
scared very easily, but I like horror movies.
Then
I watched it
no.
already.
Janelle, go right ahead. Let her know what she
Have
should
you
watch.
seen the Conjuring first one?
No, it's a rated R movie.
I watched it with my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So do I say like movies I've watched and a movie I'm looking forward to?
Yeah. Movies
Okay.
you watched recently, and then what are you looking forward to this year?
Recently, I watched Cruella, and that one was interesting. I don't hate it.
Ew.
I don't like the
Don't say anything
beginning
about it.
part because I just don't like the beginning the most, but I don't hate the movie. I think it's done really creatively. I'm not going to spoil anything, but instead of like getting like complete revenge, I like the way it's done. It's not like evil. So
It's an
Like
odd
that.
movie. I agree with you on
Really
that. It's
odd.
very middle ground.
I haven't seen it yet.
You need
yeah,
to
well,
watch
you
it.
should watch
It's not
it.
on Disney
It's
Plus,
worth a
I
watch.
guess.
yeah, just maybe like be careful of the first few minutes because I don't like one of the
Why?
parts in the beginning.
You told her no spoilers. She's not going to spoil it. Mm-mm.
No,
I like spoilers.
I'll message
We
you
don't.
later.
We don't. We
Yeah,
really don't.
She'll
Anyways,
message you later. She'll message you later on it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
And
I'll
then-
go
oh, wait.
next.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
Wait,
no,
hold-
sorry.
Go ahead, Janelle. Which ones?
Okay,
What was the rest?
so I watched Cruella, and then I can't really think of any others right now, but one that I'm excited to come out, I'm not sure, but they said they're making Paddington 3, and so I'm excited for that, but I'm really nervous because I liked Paddington 2, but it was like really sad in some parts, so I'm just hoping that they don't ruin the third one, because I agree with Jaden, it's bound to happen at some point in most movies and TV shows, so I'm hoping the third one isn't the ruined one, but I'm excited if they're making a third one. I just hope it's done right.
There you go.
Can
All
I
right,
say
Jaden, you're up.
something?
Oh,
Have
wait,
you
wait,
guys
wait. I heard you.
seen the Peter Rabbit?
Peter Rabbit.
The Peter Rabbit.
That movie's
That's
alright.
the recent movie I seen in the movie theaters.
I'm not
Okay.
comfortable with going to
I
the
wanted to watch
theaters yet.
The Conjuring instead, but my parents made me watch that instead.
I really wanted to see that one because, yeah, I agree it's a bit strange, but I do want to see what happens in the second one. But you have to go in theaters, and I don't really feel comfortable with that yet. So when it comes out on Amazon, I'll get it.
When
Yeah,
we went, there was nobody there. It was only my family.
Yeah, that's how it's been
Like,
most of the times I've went.
My grandma, my grandparents. It was nobody else.
But it's getting more crowded now. I just saw Black Widow, and everybody was sitting close to each other. I didn't like it at all. Oh, and I mean, the movie was okay, but I didn't like sitting next to people. All right, Jaden, movies you've seen recently, and what are you looking forward to this year?
I recently saw the new Mortal Kombat movie. Well,
Oh, okay.
like half of it.
Was it good?
They were just messing up. But the movie I'm really trying to watch, hopefully it's not terrible, the new Fast and Furious movie. I'm really looking forward for that.
Well, Maddie had said that it's actually quite good. So I
Okay.
think you're gonna like it, man. Being a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, you should like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm surprised
Have you
nobody
guys seen
said.
Police Academy?
Did you say Police Academy?
Yeah,
You did.
yeah.
Police Academy.
That's a movie.
Yeah,
Eh,
have you seen the movies?
yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
How
Oh.
are they? I want to watch them, but
Well, you know what? They're actually pretty good. They're gonna feel pretty dated because they're older, but they're still funny. They are. I saw we got some chat in here. I'm gonna just go ahead and read this. Who else hates Febreze, but watched Peter Rabbit and laughed hard when the adult rolled down the hill? And we're looking forward to the new Looney Tunes. So when you say Looney Tunes, do you mean the Space Jam movie that comes out
Space
tomorrow?
Jam 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you
boy.
know,
Oh
I
my
saw
God,
the original
that's
Space Jam in theaters, so I'm kind of excited just because it's Space Jam, you know. That's a good one. But nobody said Jungle Cruise, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. I saw it when I was in the movie theater. I saw like the poster for it.
Mhm.
It looks really good, and then of course just
It
being,
looks
you know,
good. Yeah.
and then I'd say the new GI Joe, the Snake Eyes. That looks really good too. It has a very Fast and the
know
Furious
why.
look to it, but
It looks like it's pretty good, but I can't hope.
oh, Cindy Lou is having technical difficulties. We're getting like the sped up Cindy Lou
Technical
and the slowed down
difficulties.
one. And Bob's like, "Yep."
I have a question. Did anyone see Raya and the Last Dragon?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I have 3 times.
Oh,
Because I
well, she liked it. What did you think, Maddie?
My sisters. Over and over again.
Technical difficulties with Cindy Lou.
You don't know how tempted I am to hit that mute button. Maddie, what did you think about Raya?
It was pretty good.
I have yet to see it.
I really liked
I know Janelle's ready to just like, you said you were gonna watch it over summer. I know I need to.
You need to end The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, that's another one I didn't watch. Yeah, instead I saw Black Widow twice, and I don't even like the movie, but I saw it twice.
Wait, I think Cindy said, did you not like Raya and the Last Dragon?
But you saw it 3 times?
Well,
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's it.
Something's
that's the
happening
reason.
here. I think we're gonna have duplicate people again. This has happened before.
Wait,
We now have 2 sets of Maddie and Max.
Wait a minute.
wait, what?
Yeah, there's another screen of Maddie and Max.
Oh
Where?
wow.
Right there on the bottom. Do you see it? This is Maddie and Max.
I don't
What
see it.
Yeah.
What the hey? Is there
What?
like evil clones or something? Like
I don't know. I kind of
Yeah.
blame Cindy Lou and Janelle. They did this before, and all of a sudden there was like all these Janelles and Cindy Lou's everywhere.
You told us to. You told us to do that.
I remember that day too.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you, Maddie and Max. Don't worry, I got it. I got it.
Was when I was in yearbook.
There we go.
Technical difficulties with Cindy
It
Lou.
would work. I had difficulties, and so it
Mhm.
kept on having multiple of me. It's like Mr. Smith said
Yeah.
we should do that on the podcast. And it's me and Janelle going multiple. It wasn't even during a podcast. It was during what do you
Mhm.
call those things? A brainstorm meeting.
Yep. I understood everything you
Brainstorm
said.
meeting. I heard brainstorm meeting. I heard Mr. Smith, and then I heard whoa.
Yeah, I know what she was saying. So we were in a
Okay.
yearbook meeting. I'll say it fast. We were in a yearbook meeting. Cindy had duplicates. We thought it was funny. Mr. Smith said, "Hey, we should do that the podcast and see if anyone does this." And then we joined with multiples, and Jaden was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I was the only one that
confirm or
noticed.
deny that. It's just, yeah.
I was
think
the only one that noticed. I was like, why is there like 3 Janelles and 3 Sydneys?
Yeah, you were messaging in the chat. You're like, why is there 3 Cindy's? I was like, I don't know. Technical difficulties.
Y'all-
You know,
Y'all made me look stupid, man. I thought I was tripping.
we would never make you look stupid ever.
Oh no.
Wouldn't do that to you. No. I'll
No, just
stop.
that.
I was about to say something else, and I'll just stop. Any other movies we're looking forward to this year? Because I think Venom, the new Venom's coming out this year, and
Venom.
that looks pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's like into Marvel and all that, but Venom should be fun. And then Cindy Lou said Sisters for some reason in the chat. She also said I felt like the movie could be longer. So we're just going to randomly put that out there. And then, yes, thank you, Janelle. Clarifying question. Were you talking about Raya and the Last Dragon? Yes, Cindy Lou was. And then Maddie and Maxwell are seeing red right now. So.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice red color right there. Yep.
Yeah. It just... Oh, I got you, Cindy Lou. That's why you watch it so many times, because of your sister. That makes sense. Okay.
And also because of the cats, right? Mm-hmm.
Always.
Good.
Always about the cats.
Even
All right.
cats.
Well, I think we are reaching the end of our podcast for today. Before I pass it to Janelle to do the outro, I'd just like to thank everybody that's been on here. Maddie, Maxwell, thank you so much for being on here. We do have another podcast in August, and then we will continue them in September. So if you would like to join, just reach out to me, and we'll get you on the list, and we'll send you the link every time. And then, of course, Janelle and Jaden and Cindy, thank you for just being you, for showing up all the time.
Yay.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And Cindy Lou, I know it's difficult with those technical difficulties. We still appreciate it. We appreciate you showing up. All right, Janelle, go for it.
Thank you for watching, and make sure to go back. We have lots of other episodes, so check some of those out, and make sure to subscribe, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great week.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.